money, I don't know, like $6, something like that. So yeah, I'm definitely playing this in at least one, maybe two of my commander decks. Definitely Zancha, possibly Kiki Jiki. That's a neat foil and a Drake token. Okay, cool. So yeah, I love this dragon. Although secretly, I actually opened one from the pre-release, so I already have one. But hey, maybe I put them in two different decks. Maybe I trade one away. Maybe I put one in a binder and keep it forever. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Okay, I don't know why anyone wants art from this random common vampire, this vanilla creature, this highborn vampire who is born with a silver spoon but no abilities. Like the Ruin Crab, although I guess it's Hedron Crab, but it mills each of your opponents for better or for worse. Really for better or for worse, because you often want to mill yourself, and this doesn't let you do that. And you often don't want to mill your opponent, which this doesn't let you do that. I don't even think it says May. No, it doesn't even say May. So, could be your Outriders. So if you're genuinely going for a mill deck, you play that, I guess. But Throne of McKindy. Okay. Charge counter. Oh, this is for the kicker deck. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do the kicker deck. The green-blue legend seems cool, so maybe if I draw one of those, I might think about it, but I'm not going out of my way for it. And we got another foil kitty. And a Cat Beast token. Oh, the card that makes the Cat Beast tokens. That's another one I really want. Actually, Felidar Retreat to Felidar, something like that. I really want that one. But yeah, I think my friend who plays a cat deck already has that foil cat. But maybe she wants a showcase one. What in the world is this? What is going on? Oh, this is that shade, and I think it goes. Does it go this way? I think it goes that way. Skyclave shade. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I've pulled the shade here today yet, but okay. Pack Beast. You're cool. Oh, Spitfire Lagak. That art is so so molten. It's magma. He's got like a sun as a neighbor. So hot. Hot damn. I don't know. Let's see. So that goes there. That's really cool art for a card that I'm not sure if it's worth playing in a landfall deck. I mean, for standard maybe, for other formats maybe, for commander, I don't know. 4 mana for a creature, and then it deals 1 damage to each opponent. That's pretty small benefit, but maybe it's still worth it because it's so repeatable and it's so free. I don't know. Ooh, Zerethson the Trickster, a card that I thought was super cool when I was first reading it, but because this is like ninjutsu, right? This is like ninjutsu, and I've got that ninjas deck, but return an unblocked attacking rogue you control. So you can't ninjutsu off of anything like you can with actual ninjutsu. Has to be a rogue. So rogues building off of other rogues. And put Zerethson the Trickster from your hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. Which, like, that's what ninjas normally do. But the one time they made a legendary ninja that's blue and black, they gave it that commander ninjutsu. So you can drop it on the battlefield from your command zone. Without that, if you're playing commander, how are you getting this guy in your hand? You, like, playing it for the full cost and then, like, bouncing him or something? Or I don't know. It seems like it's not really worth the trouble. And then if you're not playing this as your commander, I guess you're playing the precon commander. And I don't know if that's super exciting. But this is exciting, though. The first... Well, is it the first? I don't know. It's a black enchantment destruction spell. It might actually be the second or third, technically, now. But I think this is the only one that you can, like, literally just target it. So this actually might be a commander staple in like mono black decks or black red, maybe even blue, because they don't have very many answers to enchantments, and this does it. So, and it's not dead to playing against people without enchantments. You can just kill a creature and you lose some life, and it's not much mana or anything. So, getting that in foil is exciting, because I may play it. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm more likely to play a card that's questionable if it's foil. Because it's pretty, it's shiny. That guy's cool. That's a guy that can have, like, negative power or something. Like that. It's like, rawr. Okay, Reclaim the Waste. This is Zendikar. Only Nissa gets a Zendikar this time around, not everybody. Before, every color got a Zendikar. Mind Carver. Then we got the Shield. I don't know, this card might be cool. This card, I mean, play it as a land, you can protect a creature. If you would play this in your deck, if it costs like 1 mana, then I think you should play this in your commander deck, because it can make mana in a pinch. So I don't know, I might play it and stuff. Into the, wait, oh yeah, that's the double face card, so. Pressure Point. Tajuru Paragon. Okay, so does this fit for a party commander deck with like Tazri? 2 mana, 3/2. What the heck? Grizzly Bear, go home. Grizzly Bear's embarrassed. Now, it is an elf, a cleric, a rogue, a warrior, and a wizard. So this was one of the cards teased that has 5 creature types. It's a weird number. It doesn't fit on the line, but it's also not all of them. But you don't play a card in Commander because it's like a vanilla, decent, like good creature. So what's this? When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, so really in Commander, it's only going to be worth playing it if you're kicking it or getting the party synergies going. If it was kicked, reveal the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a card that shares a creature type with it from among them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So it's General Tazri's ability, kind of, that you're looking at the top 6, finding a party creature. It's 3 mana to do it, and it gets you 1 card, maybe. I mean, I'll probably still play it, but it's actually, I'm on the fence about it, and it's a rare with the party mechanic, and I'm considering maybe not playing it in a party deck. Okay, what the hell did they just give me here? They just gave me Astrolabe? Okay, now that's interesting. That was what, like the most expensive common in Modern Horizons? A Pauper just monster. I think it was banned in Pauper, wasn't it? Banned in something, I think? The card was too good in Pauper because it costs a snow and then replaces itself. So it's like 1 colorless kind of draw a card. Everybody's just playing snow-covered lands, so. Okay. Swamp. And a foil swamp. That's cool. Well, yeah, okay, so Astrolabe, I don't know if it's still worth anything, but but that's certainly better than a freaking Conspiracy or something. Alright. Marasa Brute, Rockslide Enforcer, Ravager's Mace, Prowling Philidar, that's a cool cat right there. Vanquish the Meek, Adventure Awaits, okay. Ooh, Archon of Emeria. Okay, so that's one of those, like, Death and Taxes kind of stacksy deck. Well, I don't know if it's technically stacks, but control decks, slow your opponent down kind of decks. I don't think I have one of those right now, but it's good in them. Very good, actually. So I think it's worth a lot of Commander play, and probably more so in even other formats that are a little more cool foil. They're even more like fast-paced, I guess, one-on-one kind of things. Because you drop Archon of Emeria and you have one opponent, that one opponent's going to be mad, but what can they do? They're just one opponent. You drop an Archon of Emeria on a commander table, you might have pissed off 3 people, and they're going to find something to do about that. You made 3 people mad. They might just kill you. But that is cool. A Lotus Cobra. Love that magenta and the lotus symbol in its hood. The glowing eyes. That's cool. That's cool. I hope these cards are worth something. I'd love to see, like, a couple dollars from them or something. That would be neat. If people agree that the art on its own is worth collecting, even without the card game, I think that would be cool. I'm not sure if I'm about that life, but... someone is saying this looks like AWOL. I gotta agree. The, like, unhinged card, AWOL. Guy's just gone. Guy's gone. Okay, another one of the kicker lands. Not super excited about that personally. Now, Nahiri's lithoforming as a second rare in the same pack. That's exciting. That's basically Scape Shift. Sack X lands. For each land, sack this one, draw a card. When you play an additional land, when you play that many additional lands you control enter the battlefield tap. So, kind of poor man's Scape Shift. But if you're playing a landfall deck, you should be playing Scape Shift. And probably, if you're playing red in it, you should be playing this too. And then we got a foil vampire, but not one I'm going to play. But that was a double rare pack. Oh, and another copy token. Okay. 2/3 of the way through now. And, yeah, so far, feeling pretty good. Haven't got a Planeswalker yet. I'd love to get a Planeswalker. I like the Nissa in this set. I like the Nahiri. Not super hot on the Jace. I think Jace doesn't kind of like guide your deck building in any particular way. He's just kind of generically good. And there's so many things that are generically good. I do like this card though. Stone Rain, but it's even cheaper and it replaces itself. I mean, sure, they get to go to the land, but maybe you aim it at yourself then. I don't know. It's wild. And they printed a card exactly the same as this in Modern Horizons. A set that was widely known for being, like, really busted. Exactly the same card, but costs 1 mana more. They're like, cut a mana off of that. Make it even more busted. It'll be fine. That's pretty... It's like limes. Okay, Tazeen guy, Paratectician, Inscription of Ruin. Okay, I'm not super hot on the inscriptions, and I'm even less hot on the fact that they did not finish the cycle of inscriptions. They didn't make a white one or a red one, so I designed my own, and I think they're fine. I think Wizards said that they didn't finish the cycle because they weren't, like, inspired. They didn't... They tried out various designs of red and white ones, and they didn't end up liking the designs they came up with, so they're just like, what if we do 3/5 of a cycle? And it's like, I don't know. My idea was something like the white one could have exile an enchantment, exile an artifact, and like exile an attacking creature. Something like that. And then you can kick it to do all of them. Because I love effects like Return to Dust. But Return to Dust itself, I'm not so high on it anymore because it only does its thing, even though it says it's an instant, it only exiles 2 things if you play it at sorcery speed. Love this island. So yeah, I've been cutting that from a lot of my decks, the Return to Dust, replacing it with Crush Contraband, because you can actually exile 2 things at instant speed for 4 mana. Okay, that's fine. Oh, something exciting coming up. Wait, wait a second. Wait a second. So the one other borderless rare double face modal land I have, exactly the same. Well, it's still cool. It was cool the first time, and it's cool the second time. Although I really needed one, and I was super excited to get one. Maybe this one gets traded. I don't know. It's still cool. I wish it was a different one, but... oh, that's a foil rare, isn't it? How come I'm not seeing this card? 3 mana, 2/2, Merfolk Wizard. Whenever you cast a kicked spell, draw a card, then discard a card. I'm not super huge on looting. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library and reveal a card from kicker removal. Okay, so this goes in that blue-green kicker deck. Okay. It's alright. But a foil rare and a little construct token. Okay. But that was another multiple rare pack. Okay, we got a cool... I'm saying cool a lot. The more I have to talk about these cards, the more I find myself repeating myself. At least... but yeah, Vanquish the Weak. Base Camp. Ooh, Brushfire Elemental. What do you got on your back there? Big old circles. Are you from Vryn? Yeah, you can't be from Vryn. You're on Zendikar. Well, then what? Do we know somebody who walks around with big circles on their backs? I don't know who we know who does that. But it's a cool card, and I like the art. Might get some play in landfall decks. It's probably worth it in Windgrace and stuff. And then, ooh, some people really like this Skyclave Apparition. It's probably good. It's weird that it says, like, up to 1, non-land, non-token, you don't control. With converted mana cost 4 or less. It's just restriction, 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 restriction. When it leaves the battlefield, you give them something. And it's otherwise a 3 mana 2/2 with no abilities. It's a like limp body on the battlefield. People try to kill to get a token out of it. But all that said, it's probably still pretty good. So I don't know. I might play it. Wait, double rare pack again. Oh, okay. Someone's working on some like white Death and Taxes modern deck, and this is the pack that they built for it, and then handed to me on accident. Oh, what the... What the... Oh, okay, set the foil aside. Foil common, who cares? Moon-eating dog. And some people may wonder, what set is this? This is the Jiang Yanggu. Oh gosh, I may not be pronouncing that right. The Chinese set, but not the Portal 3 Kingdoms. This is the one where it's the 2 planeswalkers. The boy with the dog and the girl. Yan Ling. So this was like a starter level set that had a bunch of unique cards in it that were really hard to find in outside of China. So is this worth something? Maybe not, because most of those cards were designed intentionally to be pretty bad. Just like trying to entice Chinese people to get into Magic because there's a billion of them. But then they made a product that was specifically themed for them and specifically produced in their market, and then they give them all these like garbage cards. Oh, now this. Wait, which? Oh, it goes this way. We got the gold foil signature on this thing, and this is some cool art. Come on, there we go. Some cool art. Who did this? I've been hearing about this guy, I think. Wiley Beckert. Yeah, I've been hearing about Wiley Beckert. I think he's illustrated like 6 Magic cards compared to, like, I don't know, Adam Paquette's probably illustrated like 100. And Christy Balinski actually probably hasn't illustrated very many. I don't recognize that name. Grigez. Oh boy. Nope. Butchered that. But that guy is an artist to watch out for. Next Seb McKinnon, maybe? Maybe. Or you got a foil of that. That's cool. Colony Ambush. I think that might be kind of good. Mono green decks, fight-based decks might be kind of good. Disenchants, whatever. Blood prices, whatever. Another one of the kicker lands. Okay, I'm starting to get a little resentful of the 3 kicker lands for not wanting to build a kicker deck and being a commander player. I don't know that I want 3 of anything. We got an illusion token. That's all right. All right, please don't give me another Throne of Makindi. I'm getting tired of it. And It taps for a colorless. And you can put charge counters on it. I've seen lands like that before. You can remove those charge counters to make 2 mana for each one you put in. That might be worth it. Ooh, Ashaya. Hey, Ashaya, where have we seen you before? Oh, wow, there's such high fidelity in this. If you can see that. Wow. You can see all the little, like, brush strokes and stuff. Well, I mean, maybe not brush strokes, like pen strokes. Because, I mean, it's probably digital, right? Chase Stone. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with their work, so it might be newer. I don't know. Alright, Blood Price, not super exciting. Feed the Swarm, might be playing that and stuff. Tormenting Voice, Rapid Bite, Adventure. Okay, alright. Halakha Predation, Spare Supplies, Calmich. Oh, I got a little peek of something. But Aura Skyclave Hierophant. Now this guy's cool. I'm probably going to play him in that 5-color... Well, actually, would I? In the 5-color party deck? He's such a good cleric commander, though. Like, really exciting time to be interested in building a cleric deck. This guy's real good for that, but... Okay. Well, I said I wanted a Planeswalker, and I said I didn't want Jace. And so naturally, Jace shows up with his evil grin, his maniacal look, borderless foil, Planeswalker. Oh, well, maybe it'll make someone else very happy. And in exchange, maybe what I get from it will make me very happy. Or maybe I'll just keep it in a binder. It is so pretty. I would love, 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 love to get the Nahiri one of those, though. Or the Nissa. Love to get one of those, but wow. I don't know how much that's worth, but probably probably up there a bit. Because after all, as much as I was like, well, I prefer Nissa and Nahiri, those aren't necessarily better cards. They're just more, they have more of a direction to them. Like, what kind of card do you put Nahiri in? An equipment deck. What kind of card do you put Nissa in? Well, a landfall deck that includes black and green. What kind of deck do you put Jace in? I don't know, a blue one? And then it's competing with every blue card in the history of Magic, including other forms of Jace that are very good. So I guess you put it in the kicker deck then, right? But then the kicker deck, does it work in the kicker deck? Maybe it does. Oh, love this card. I really hope that I get a foil one of these, because this is very pretty. Very pretty. Colorful flowers. Come on. There we go. But I want it to shine. Let it shine.
I don't know if that's foil or not.
Okay, so the borderless Jace is $17 when it's not foil. So, oh wait, no, I think that says near mint foil. Okay, $17 when it is foil then. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. But guess what? We got Lithoform Engine, which last time I checked was the most valuable normal mythic, like the most valuable card. You can find an extended art version of it that's even more valuable. You can find a foil that's more valuable. And then there's the expeditions, and they're more valuable too. Well, Lithoform Engine is the top, and I think it's a little overrated. 4 mana, you do nothing. You pass the turn, or maybe 6 mana, and you're copying some triggered ability that you already had, and was hopefully already good, and now you're doing it one more time. 4 mana to copy a permanent spell? Did you know that the token that this makes doesn't enter the battlefield, and so doesn't... It is a token, but it doesn't trigger Doubling Season, Anointed Procession, Parallel Lives, or any other enter the battlefield triggers? I hope the thing that you were copying doesn't enter the battlefield and do something like Grey Merchant of Asphodel or Sun Titan or something, in which case Lithoform Engine will just make another body that doesn't do anything special. That said, it's really good still. I just think it's overrated. It maybe doesn't deserve to be the number one most expensive card in the set. Now this, this is underrated. Now I think we got to play this in a landfall deck. I was on the fence when I had a merely beautiful one. Now I have a shiny beautiful one. So now I got to play it. I think I need to build that Omnath deck and put that foil Spitfire Lagak in it. The packs have spoken. I don't have this choice in the matter. Oh, there's the new Drana, who is good, but I don't know. I saw her on latest game nights. I did not appreciate her performance there, and that was, they were trying to build a deck to make her good. And oh, that rat stole his jelly bean. He's very mad about it. Yeah, they're trying to make that vampire, that Drana, good, and she just didn't really look good there. And she also is a little too expensive for my super aggressive, like, Edgar Markov Vampire Tribal deck. Because she's like 5 mana. Wait, is this the one I think it is? Valka Exploration. No, it's not. Okay, 3 mana enchantment. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card of your library. You may play the card for as long as it remains exiled. At the beginning of your end step, if there are cards exiled with Valakut Exploration, put them into their owner's graveyard. Oh. And Valakut Exploration deals that much damage to each opponent. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Ooh. Okay. And I got the... Okay, so that's a showcase rare. And then this is a mythic. And it's a double-sided card. I'm super into the double-sided mythics, because those ones you can pay 3 life and then they come in untapped. And that makes it that much. I mean, all of the double-faced lands and everything in this set are worthy of playing in Commander in some regard, probably. Oh, it's beautiful. But do you cut a spell for them? Or do you cut a land for them? I think maybe it's 50-50. Maybe you put in 2 of them and you cut a land for one and a spell for the other. Maybe if you're more likely to play it as a land, then you cut a land. If you're more likely to play it as a spell, you cut a spell. But if they're lands, they enter the battlefield tapped, so they're slow lands. So you should be cutting your guild gates and stuff like that. But then who's still playing guild gates? I don't know, budget decks? But then the mythics, you don't have to make that decision. They can enter untapped. They cost a little life, but it's probably worth it for a very flexible card. I don't even care what the text says. You think I care what the text says? I don't care. Okay, well, there's that kicker deck. But the actual commander for it. So maybe you do build the kicker deck then, the blue-green kicker deck. And does it work with the Jace? Whenever you cast a kicked spell, you may remove 2 counters from it if you do copy that spell. It's the same thing as the Lithoform engine. In the past, they have been hesitant to let you copy spells that include permanent spells. Because then what do? You make a token, I guess. But now they're doing that. In this set, I think is the first time where they've been using that as a mechanic. So it once again doesn't trigger doubling season stuff, but maybe, I don't know. And I got another card from the list, and it's Terramander, and it's a decent standard card from a standard that's gone by now. And I'm on my last pack from the set booster box. And I got that mountain that I think is so pretty with the sailing people up there. And I got a swamp. And Cliffhaven, Kite, Sail, Utility Knife, Adventure Weights, Go Mafada. Okay, blah 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 blah, Mudafada. Bayeen Vale? Why did they put 3 E's in that? 4 E's in the whole name. Bean Bale. Okay, whatever. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Okay. Ooh! talk about exciting commanders. A Kiri Fearless Voyager. Yeah, I don't know if I know anyone who likes white decks with equipment themes in them or anything. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I wonder if he might want to be playing that. We got a foil uncommon, that's alright. But Akiri is pretty cool. And last but not least, we have the Expedition Box Topper. Potentially the coolest and most valuable card in this. I really need a Misty Rainforest, but could be a lot of good things. I mentioned Cavernous Souls, could be Ancient Tomb. Oh, I have a couple of Ancient Tombs. Oh, what is that debris? Okay, that's a weird little speck that was on there. Okay, otherwise the card condition looks good. And what is it? Marsh Flats. Okay, that is a fetch land, an enemy color fetch land. And it's the white-black one. So I believe I do own one, but I don't know if I own one for all of them. In fact, I do not have enough to put in all my decks. So this is going to be some bling. It'll be replacing a proxy. It's money. This is cool. This is very cool. Okay, I'm pleased with that. It's not the best thing I could have gotten. It's far from the worst. And I'm going to use it. And that's what's cool. Alright, so that's everything from the set booster box opened and accounted for. I am pleased. I'm going to start sleeving some of these things up, and I will then make a second video opening the collector's booster box, which, I mean, talk about multiple rares, talk about foils in every pack. The collector's boosters max that out. So excited about that too. You'll have to wait and see. All right, bye-bye.